Hello my dear friends, how are you all? I hope you all are fine. So you are very welcome in a lecture number 7 of surface areas and volumes. Okay, so today we are going to discuss about volumes. Okay, so today we are going to see volume of cube and cuboid. Okay, so first of all my dear friend, here is we have to understand the difference between volume and capacity. We have to understand the concept between the volume and capacity. Now here is, what is volume? Volume of an object is the measure of the space it occupies. It is what? It is the measurement of space it occupies, means which occupies by the object. And the capacity is what? The capacity of an object is the volume of substance its interior can accommodate. Okay, got it? So capacity is what? This is the capacity of an object is the volume of substance its interior can accommodate. Okay, now the unit of measurement of either volume or capacity is a cubic unit. It is what? It is a cubic unit. I hope you understand these things. Yes. Now let's see volume of a cube. Okay, so here is volume of a cube is equals to, we know that, let's suppose this is the cube. This is what? Let's suppose this is cube. Okay, and here is, so we know that this is L, means length, this is B, and this is H. So volume of cube is here, and we know that in cube all the sides are what? All the sides are equal. It means if this is A, then all the edges of the cube is A. Okay, so base area into, what is volume of cube is what? Base area into height. So what is base area? So this is what? This is the base of the cube. This is the base of the cube. Okay, and base is what? Length into breadth. Okay, and here is length and breadth both are A unit. So here is A into A. And height is what? Height is it is also A unit. So this is A. So the formula will become like A cube. Okay, where A is what? A is the length of the edge of the cube. Okay, so this is the volume of cube. Got it, my dear friend? Now let's see the volume of cuboid. Volume of cuboid. Okay, now here again, if I draw the cuboid like this, here you can see. So this is the cuboid. Here you can see. Now in the cuboid, this is what? This is length L. This is B, means breadth, and this is the height of the cuboid H. And again, volume of cuboid is equals to base area into height. What is base area into height? Now base area is what? Base area is this. This is in rectangular shape, and we know that the area of rectangle is length into breadth. So here is L into B. Okay, into height is H. So this is H. So we can write L into B into H. So this is the volume of cuboid. Volume of cuboid. I hope you get this point. So this is the formula of volume of cuboid. Now let's solve some problems based on the volume of cube and cuboid. Got it? Yes, so now here is question number 1 is, a matchbox measures 4 cm into 2.5 cm into 1.5 cm. So this is what, this is the dimension of the matchbox. Okay, now what will be the formula of a package containing 12 such boxes? So we have to find the volume, okay, of this matchbox. Okay, yes. So now here is, first of all, here L is 4 centimeter, B is 2.5 centimeter, means length and breadth is this, and height is h, which is 1.5 centimeter, and volume of one matchbox, this will be, we know that L into B into H, LBH. So 4 into 2.5 into 1.5. After solving this, here we get 15 centimeter cube. What is? Yeah, 15 centimeter cube. Unit is what? Unit is in cubic. Okay. Now we have to find the volume of packet containing 12 such boxes, means 12 matchbox. So we have to find the volume of 12 matchbox. Okay. Now here you can see volume of a packet containing 12 matchbox, 12 such matchboxes. So here is, this will become like 12 into 15. So this is equals to 180 centimeter cube. What is? Yes, 180 centimeter cube. So this is the answer of this question. Yes, so now the next question here is, a cuboidal water tank is 6 meter long, 5 meter wide and 4.5 meter deep. Okay, now how many liters of water can it hold? So we have to find that how many liters of water can it hold. Okay, so here is, it is given that 1 meter cube is equals to 1000 liter. Okay, we have to find the answer in liters. Okay, yes, so now we have length is what? Length is 6 meter, breadth is 5 meter and height is 4.5 meter. Okay, now from this we can easily find the volume of tank. So volume of tank is equals to L into B into H, L into B into H. So here is L is what? L is 6 into B is 5 into H is 4.5. After solving this, here we get 135 meter cube, 135 meter cube, and we know that 1 meter cube is equals to 1000 liter. So if we multiply this 1000, so this will convert into liter. Okay, so 135 into 1000, so this will become, here is 135,000. So this is the answer, which is in liter, liters. Okay, got it, my dear friends? So this is the answer of this question. Okay, yes, so now let's move on. Yes, so here is, a cuboidal vessel is 10 meter long and 8 meter wide. How high must it be made to hold 380 cubic meters of a liquid? So now here we have the volume. Cubic meter means, it means this is what? This is the volume. Okay, and we have to find the height of this cuboidal vessel. So we can easily find it. Okay, how we can find it? So here is, we have L is equals to 10 meter. Okay, and B is equals to 8 meter, which is breadth. And we have to find height. We have to find what? Yes, height. Now volume of cuboidal vessel. Volume of cuboidal vessel is equals to, here is 380 meter cube. What is 380 meter cube? And we know that volume of cuboid is what? Length into breadth into h. It means L into B into h is equals to 380. And here L is 10, B is 8 into h. So this is equals to 380. Now from this we can find h. So h is equals to 380 divided by 10 into 8. Okay, this one 0 and this one 0 will be cancelled. Okay, so we can divide 8 by 2 in how many times? It will goes to 4 times, and we can cancel it by 2 as 19 times. After solving this, we get 4.75. Okay, so height is what? 4.75 meter. Okay, this is the answer of this question. Now next question is, find the cost of digging a cuboidal pit 8 meter long, 6 meter broad and 3 meter deep at the rate of rupees 30 rupees per meter cube. Okay, we have to find the cost of digging a cuboidal pit. Okay, now here is, you can see like this. Here we have L is equals to 8 meter, B is equals to 6 meter and H is equals to 3 meter. So first of all we have to find the volume of this part, and then we have to multiply with 30, because here is the cost is what? For 1 meter cube, for 1 meter cube volume is rupees 30 rupees. Okay, now volume of cuboidal pit is equals to L into B into H. So L is 8, B is 6 and H is 3. Okay, after solving this, here we get 144 meter cube. Now cost of digging 1 meter cube. So this is what? This is rupees 30. Okay, and we have to find for 144 meter cube. Okay, yes, so now cost of digging of 144 meter cube. So this is equals to rupees 144 into 30. So this will be rupees 4320, means 4320 rupees. Okay, so this is the answer of this question. Means we can say the cost is what? 4320 rupees. Now let's move on. Yes, so the question number 5th is, the capacity of a cuboidal tank is 50,000 liters of water. It means in a cuboidal tank, the capacity of a cuboidal tank is 50,000 liters of water. It means it can hold 50,000 liters of water. Now find the breadth of the tank if its length and depth are 2.5 meter and 10 meter. Here is, okay, and we have to find the B. Got it? So my dear friends, here is L is what? L is length is what? Length L is 2.5 meter and we have height which is H. This is 10 meter. Let's suppose breadth is, we are taking is B meter. Okay, now capacity of tank is equals to 50,000 liters. Okay, now we have to convert it into the meter cube. Okay, so we have to divide it by 1000. So now here is volume of, we can say volume of tank, okay, we can say volume of cuboid is equals to 50,000 liters. Got it? And here is, we have length into breadth into height. This will be 50,000 liter. Okay, now all the units are meter, so we have to convert it into the meter cube. Okay, this is in liter. So now we know that 1 meter cube is equals to 1000 liter. So 1 liter will be 1 upon 1000 meter cube. Okay, so now this will become like, here you can see, we can write it as 2.5 into B into 10 is equals to 50,000 into 1 upon 1000. So these 3 zeros and these 3 zeros will be cancelled. So we get B is equals to 50 divided by 2.5 into 10. 2.5 into 10. If we remove this point, so we get 10 in the numerator. This 1 0, this 1 0 will be cancelled. And 50 divided by 25 in how many times? 2 times. So here we get B is equals to 2 meter. So this is the breadth of cuboidal tank. Breadth of cuboidal tank. I hope, my dear friend, you understand these things. So this is the answer of this question. Yes, so the next question here you can see, a village having a population of 4,000, okay, requires 150 liters of water per head per day. It has a tank measuring 25 meter into 15 meter into 6 meter, means this is the dimension of the tank. Now, for how many days will the water of this tank last? Means for in how many days the water of this tank is empty. Okay. Now here is number of days. Number of days water will last. This is equals to, here is, this is equals to volume of tank. Volume of tank divided by total water required per day. Total water required, okay, required per day. Okay, so now here we have L is equals to 20 meter, B is equals to 15 meter, and H is equals to 6 meter. So from this we can easily find the volume. Okay, so now let's find the volume. So here is volume of tank is equals to L into B into H. So this will be 20 into 15 into 6. After solving this, here we get 1800 meter cube. What is? Yes, 1800 meter cube. What it? Now my dear friends, here is water required per person per day is 150 liters. Okay, so water required per person per day. This is what? This is given in the question. This is 150 liters. 150 liters, and water required for 4,000 person per day. So we have to multiply 4,000 into 150. Okay. So now here is water required for 4,000 person. For 4,000 person per day. So this will be what? 4,000 into 150. Okay, and we have to convert it into the meter cube. So we have to multiply with 1 upon 1000. Okay, we know, because here is, we know that 1 meter cube is equals to 1000 liters. Okay, so 1 upon 1000 meter cube is equals to 1 liter. Is equals to 1 liter. Okay, so this is what? This is in meter cube. Okay, I hope you get this point. So after solving this, here we get 600 meter cube. So it means water required for 4,000 person per day is 600 meter cube. Okay, now here we have volume of water tank. Okay, and and we have total water required per day. For this, from this we can find the number of days water will last. So let's find. Okay, so number of days water will last. So this will be volume of tank, which is 1800, okay, divided by total water required per day. So this is 600 meter cube. Okay, this is 1800 meter cube, and this is also in meter cube. So this meter cube and this meter cube will be cancelled. So these two zeros and these two zeros will be cancelled. So here is 18 upon 6. If we divide 18 by 6, we get 3. So here we can write, thus the water will last for 3 days. This is the answer of this question. Okay, yes. So now here is next question is, a go down measures 40 meter, 25 meter and 15 meter. So this is the dimension of the go down. Find the maximum number of wooden crates, each measuring 1.5 meter, 1.25 meter and 0.5 meter. So this is the dimension of wooden crates that can be stored in the go down. Okay, so we have to find that how many yes, wooden crates can be stored in the go down. Okay, so this is very easy, my dear friends. So here is number of wooden crates is equals to volume of go down divided by volume of one crate. Okay, so if we divide the volume of go down and volume of one wooden crate, we get the number of wooden crates. Okay, so now let's find the volume of go down. So here is, now we know length of go down. So this is what, let's suppose this is L1. So this is equals to 40 meter. Okay, and we have breadth of go down. Okay, let's suppose this is B1 and this is equals to 25 meter, and here is height of go down. Let's suppose this is H1. This will be what? 15 meter. Okay, now volume of go down is equals to L1 into B1 into H1. So this is equals to 40 into 25 into 15. Okay, after solving this, here we get 15,000 meter cube. What is? Yes, 15,000 meter cube. I hope you understand these things. Now here is length of wooden crate. This is, we know that, let's suppose this is L2 and this is equals to 1.5 meter. Okay, and breadth of crate, let's suppose this is B2 and this is equals to 1.25 meter. Let's suppose height of crate is H2 and this is what? This is, we know that this is 0.5 meter. This is given in the question. Okay, now from this data we can easily find the volume of wooden crate. Now here is volume of wooden crate is equals to, here is L into B, L2 into B2 into H2. Okay, so this will become 1.5 into 1.25 into 0.5. Here is meter cube. Okay, so after solving this, here we get 0.9375 meter cube. Okay, I hope you get this point. Yes. Now number of wooden crates is equals to volume of go down. So this is 15,000 divided by, okay, 15,000 meter cube divided by volume of one crate, which is 0.9375 meter cube. This meter cube and this meter cube will be cancelled. Okay, got it? Now here is, now if we remove this point, here we get 1000. Okay, because after the point we have a 4 digit, so if we remove this point, so we get 4 zeros in the, yes, in the numerator. Now after solving this, here we get 16,000. It means 16,000 wooden crates can be stored in the ground. So 16,000 wooden crates can be stored in the godown. Okay, I hope my dear friend you understand these things. So this is the answer of the question. Yes, so now here is, so the next question is, my dear friends, a solid cube of side 12 centimeter is cut into 8 cubes of equal volume. Okay, what will be the side of the new cube? Now also find the ratio between their surface areas. Okay, I hope you get this point. Yes, so now here is, now here we have a cube of side 12 centimeter. Okay, and this cube is divided into 8 cube of side a centimeter. Of side what? Of side a centimeter. Okay, I hope you understand this point. Now we have to find the value of a. Okay, so how we can find it? Now here is, now the volume of this cube is equals to the volume of these 8 cubes. The volume of these 8 cubes. Okay guys, so now here we can write volume of big cube of side 12 centimeter. This will be volume of 8 cubes of side a centimeter. Okay, got it? Now here is, now volume of big cube is what? We know that this is a cube, so here is side cube. It means, okay, so here we can write, you can see side of big cube, okay, whole cube, this is equals to 8 into side of small cube, whole cube. Okay, so my dear friends, this will become like 12 cube is equals to 8 into a cube. Okay, so here is, you can see a cube is equals to 12 cube upon, this is what? This is, we can write 8 as 2 cube. We can write 8 as 2 cube. So here we can write that a is equals to cube root of 12 cube upon 2 cube. So this will become like 12 upon 2. After dividing this, we get 6. Okay, so a is what? A is, so a is equals to 6 centimeter. A is what? Yeah, 6 centimeter. So we can write here as side of a small cube is equals to 6 centimeter. I hope you understand these things, my dear friends. Yes. Now Now ratio of their surface area will be, okay, so here we can write as ratio of their surface area. This is equals to surface area of cube, of side 12 centimeter, divided by surface area of cube of side 6 centimeter, So this is equals to, here you can see, we know that this is 6 into what is, so here is, we know that surface area is what, 6 into side square, so here is side is what, side is 12, so 6 into 12 square divided by, this will become 6 into the side of a small cube is what, 6, so here is 6 square, so this 6 and this 6 will be cancelled, so here we get 12 into 12 divided by 6 into 6. So now this will be cancelled by 2 times. Similarly, this will be cancelled by 2 times. So we get 2 into 2. This is equals to 4 upon 1. So the ratio is what? So ratio of surface area is equals to 4:1. I hope you understand these things, my dear friend. This is the result. This is the answer of this question. Okay, now let's move on. Yes, so the next question here is, a river 3 meter deep and 40 meter wide is flowing at the rate of 2 km per hour. How much water will fall into the sea in a minute? Okay, now here is, water is flowing in a river at the rate of 2 km per hour. Okay, got it? And we have a river like 3 meter deep and 40 meter wide. Here you can see like this. The height is 3 meter and the breadth is 40 meter. And the breadth is what? 40 meter. Now we have to find the, first of all, we have to find the length. So how we can calculate it? Let's see, here is. Now you can see, water flowing in river, okay, in 1 hour. This is equals to 2 km. Okay, means in 1 hour water is flowing, water covered the distance of 2 km. Okay, so this is what, this is in kilometer, so we have to convert it into meter. So we can write water flowing in river in 1 hour is equals to 2000 meter. Okay, we know that 1 kilometer is equals to 1000 meter. Okay, now here is water flowing in, okay, so water flowing in river in, we can write in 60 minutes. This is equals to 2000 meter. Okay, now we have to find for 1 minute. So this will be water flowing in river in 1 minute. This is equals to 2000 divided by 60. Okay, and this 0 will be cancelled. So after solving this, here we get 100 upon 3 meter. So the length is what? 100 upon 3 meter. And here, so we can write length is 100 upon 3 meter. Breadth is 40 meter. And height is what? 3 meter. So with the help of this, okay, we can easily find the volume of water flowing in the, here is, the volume of water. Here we have to find the how much water will fall into the sea in a minute. So we can find the volume of water falling in the sea in 1 minute, which is equals to volume of cuboid. And we know that the formula of volume of cuboid is what? Yeah, cuboid is what? Length into breadth into height. So here since we can write volume of water, okay, falling in the sea in 1 minute. This is equals to volume of the cuboid. Volume of the cuboid, and this is equals to length into breadth into height. Length into breadth into height. Okay. So here length is what? Length is 100 upon 3 into breadth is 40 and this is into 3. Okay. So this 3 and this 3 will be cancelled. So here we get 4000 meter cube. 4000 meter cube. Okay. I hope you understand these things. So this is the answer of this question. This is what? This is the answer of this question. Okay. Yes. So the next question here is a cube with an edge of 7 centimeter and a cuboid measuring 7 centimeter, 4 centimeter and 8 centimeter. Means the dimension of cuboid is what? 7, 4 and 8 are kept on a table. Which shape has more volume? So this is very easy, my dear friends. So first of all, volume of cube. Volume of cube is equals to, we know that this is side cube and side is what? 7. So here is 7 cube. It means 7 into 7 into 7. Okay. So this is equals to 343 centimeter cube. Yes. Volume of cuboid. So this is equals to, here is, we know that this is L into B into H. So 7 into 4 into 8. After solving this, here we get, so this is equals to 224 centimeter cube. Okay. So we can say that the cube has more volume as compared to cuboid. So which shape has more volume? So we can say cube has more volume. Okay. So this is the answer of this question. Yes. So now here is, so the next question is, here you can see a brick measures 15 centimeter in length, 8 centimeter in breadth and 5 centimeter in height. Okay. So here we have a measurement of bricks. Now how many bricks will be used to make a wall of length 1.5 meter? 1.5 meter. Okay. And length is 1.5 meter, breadth is 1 meter and height is 0.8 meters. Okay. So now here is number of bricks. Okay. For finding the number of bricks, the formula is volume of wall divided by volume of one brick. Volume of one brick. Okay. So now volume of, we have to find the volume of wall and volume of one bricks. Okay, my dear friends. So now here is, you can see, yes. So volume of wall will be, so this is equals to, we know that here you can see the length of wall is 1.5 meter, breadth of wall is 1 meter and height of wall is 0.8. Okay. So now here is length into breadth into height. So this is equals to 1.5 into 1 into 0.8. What is? Yes. So this is equals to 1.2 meter cube. Okay, now we have to find the volume of one brick. Okay, we have to find volume of one brick. So now you can see in the question here is we have the length of brick is 15 centimeter. Now we have to convert this centimeter into meter. Same, we have breadth in centimeter, so again we have to convert this centimeter into meter. Same, we have to convert this centimeter into meter. So here we can write length of brick. Let's suppose this is L, this is equals to, here you can see this is 15 centimeter. This is 15 centimeter. Now after converting this, here we get 0.15 meter. And breadth of brick, let's suppose this is beam. This is equals to, here we have 8 centimeter. So this is equals to 8 upon 100. It means 0.08 meter. Now height is what? Height is height of brick. Let's suppose this is h. So this is equals to, we have 5 centimeter. So this will become 5 upon 100. This is equals to 0.05 meter. Now volume of one brick. This is equals to, here you can see 0.15 into 0.08 into 0.05. After solving this, here we get 0.006 meter cube. Now number of bricks. Number of bricks is equals to, volume of wall is 1.2 divided by, here is 0.0006. Now if we remove this point, here we get 4 zeros in the, yes, in the numerator. Now if we remove this point, here we get 1 0 in the denominator. This 1 0 and this 1 0 will be cancelled. Okay, and 12 divided by 6 in how many times? 2 times. So we get 2000. It means the answer is what? 2000 bricks will be used for making the wall. So this is the answer of this question. So now my dear friends, this is enough for today. And we will meet in the next lecture with the next amazing topic. So thank you very much for listening me, and take care and goodbye.